Parents, guardians, well-wishers, you are most welcome to Excella School. If you are just visiting us and considering enrolling your child, or indeed you have no child, but plan to have one someday, or you know of parents or guardians who can benefit from enrolling their children in our school, thank you so much. And if you have already made the decision to enrol your child, thank you for choosing Excella School. This is the opportune moment to furnish you with more information so that you can make an informal decision. If you are yet to make a decision, and congratulate yourself that you have made the right decision if you have already enrolled your child at Excella School. We wish to share with you our educational vision, or simply put, our long-term educational aim. We also wish to share with you the methodologies we shall employ to ensure that the vision is realised. So, allow us to take you through the educational process, step by step. Excella School Educational Vision. Excella School seeks to nurture and develop children to grow up into creative and independent-minded adults who can productively participate in sustainable development pursuits of their country, Rwanda, or indeed their respective countries if they come from abroad or overseas. This simply refers to what we at Excella aim to achieve when the children under our care turn into adults.
If you want to grow, read your Bible, pray every day. If you want to grow, parents and teachers, train up a child in the way he should go. When he grows up, he will not leave them. There is a name I love to sing, and Jesus is the name. J, and Jesus is the name. There is a name I love to sing, and Jesus is the name. J-E, and Jesus is the name. There is a name I love to sing, and Jesus is the name. J-E-S, and Jesus is the name. There is a name I love to sing, and Jesus is the name. J-E-S-U, and Jesus is the name. There is a name I love to sing, and Jesus is the name. J-E-S-U-S, and Jesus is the name.
What kind of human beings will they be like? How different will they be from other adults who as children will have gone through other schools? To answer these questions, let us refer to what one of the highly renowned educationalists once said, that education is that which remains when almost all you have learnt in school is long forgotten. Indeed, whereas you may forget almost all the history and chemistry you learnt in school, you cannot easily forget the humility, care, and discipline of the history or chemistry teachers if they were characterized by these fine attributes. Whereas you may forget almost all the geography and physics you learnt at school, you may not forget the strict but kind headmaster, you may not forget the disorganized and rough biology teacher, and so on and so forth. The total summation of all this is what is referred to as education, and you use more of this in your everyday life than what you formerly learnt at school. Excella School Educational Mission. Excella School seeks to offer an all-round education in an exciting and conducive educational atmosphere which promotes children's personal freedoms and confidence to explore and experiment, hence nurturing and developing their diverse talents with which they are endowed. At Excella School, both child social and academic development are considered to be equally important and complementary. Hence our school motto, in pursuit of balanced education. Teaching learning methodologies. In keeping with Excella School educational vision and mission articulated above, the teaching learning methodologies are child-centred in that they seek to equip the children with all-round, hands-on experiences, hence sustainable educational skills. The methodologies are pupil-centred in nature and are characterised by the following. Recognition that children do not come to school empty. A child does not come to school empty. On the contrary, he or she comes with different sorts of knowledge, some of which the child is naturally endowed with, others which is experiential, from parents or older siblings, relatives, neighbours, etc., with whom the child interacts. Excella School recognises that our teachers should begin with this knowledge with which the children come to school, then build onto it. This is known as from the known to the unknown teaching learning approach. Let us share with you an example. Instead of giving the definition of balanced diet and giving pupils lots of notes, the teacher gives the pupils a group work activity which allows the pupils to identify why they don't eat the same food at home every day, and what would happen to them and their family if they ate the same type of food every day. By approaching the lesson like this, the teacher will have tapped the knowledge of the children, which will facilitate him or her to teach them the concept of a balanced diet. Interactive teaching learning atmosphere. All the children at Excella School sit in groups. The sitting arrangement speaks volumes about the teaching learning process at our school. It is highly interactive. We recognise that children have ideas and experiences to share, and also need to own the teaching learning process. Indeed, reiterating the fact that children do not come to school empty. A child who interacts with both the school physical and human environment through planned school activities will no doubt grow into a creative, critical-minded and intelligent adult. This view is supported by the educational wisdom embodied in the saying that, "When I hear, I forget. When I see, I remember. But when I do, I understand." The appropriate teaching-learning approach highlighted by the above educational wisdom is the one which offers children practical, hands-on experiences. This approach departs from the traditional mindset of treating the teacher as a repository of knowledge and the children as empty vessels which must be filled quite quickly. Use of modern technology. Currently, we employ the following modern technology techniques to facilitate the teaching-learning process. Computer projector. We access educational materials from different parts of the world and project them onto a giant screen. This means that we are able to access some of the best ideas from some of the best teachers and educationalists far away from Rwanda. Television sets. Some classrooms are equipped with TV sets connected to Star Media, featuring a number of educational programs, the best being Smile of the Child. 1 laptop per child computers. Our children in primary school have access to this computer educational program, which equips them with a wide range of IT skills. Educational delivery assessment and evaluation methodologies. Having laid down the educational vision and mission for Excella, and the teaching learning methodologies to be employed in order to realise the noble goals, it is imperative that valid and accurate assessment and evaluation methodologies are also laid down to measure progress towards the achievement of the goals. The holistic approach. Unless used carefully, assessment of progress can adversely affect children because invariably they are the ones tested. Instead of assessing the quality of the teaching-learning process, at Excella School, we break free from the tradition of focusing on the grades achieved by children as the only yardstick of measuring progress towards achieving the set educational vision and mission. Instead, we employ a holistic approach by assessing quality of the educational delivery in the different areas which constitute